Hey, Hori, welcome. Social media can make you rich. We all know that. But really take that in. The opportunity here that we talked about in the last one. When you're well off, when you're financially free, that means you have your time back. You're not burdened by these financial responsibilities that kind of, when you're not financially free, kind of weigh you down. Not weigh you down, just kind of keep you more limited and restricted. You have less options.
I'm obsessed with the view. I'm obsessed. Okay.
The middleman is no longer necessary. It's never been this easy to share your art with so many people all over the world in an instant. Finding your people, finding your community. Social media is real life. This is an extension of us. It's just digital now. We're talking digital flyers instead of more physical ones. I don't know, book clubs that meet online versus in person, because maybe with the type of books you like, the people are more spread out. People who are interested in, I don't know, the genre. This is a way to share you, to share your art, to connect you with people. Even if you're not making money from social media, off of social media, it can be through. It can connect you to people that support you in your art and give you the opportunity to not be so restricted in this life. And this will grant you time freedom, which is huge. I've been self-employed for around 10 years, and it is a different life versus working for someone else. You're getting more for what you're worth, because when you're working for someone else, you're building for them versus building for you. And for some people, that's right. And you don't have to see it as just because you're working under someone else or a company that you don't own, that it's not right for you, because that can be right for some people. But the opportunity is insane here. And when you see it like that, if you're spending your time here, if you're investing your time at all, and nowadays it's hard to get around, right? Technology and screens and the internet, because even with email, scheduling, even if you work any kind of job, it's hard to get around. When you have to register your car, when you have to renew your license, And if you're consuming online, why not make the most of it? Why not share you? And it can be easy. A big part that blocks people is caring too much. Thinking that it's not perfect, worthy, worth money. That's not true. Your gifts were meant to bless you. Your gifts were meant to take care of you. And you could be blocking your blessings. And this is just a way. This is a way, oh my goodness, it's easier than ever to become financially free from your craft through the internet, because it can connect you with the right people.
Period.
Whether you're selling a product, you read a book, and imagine you're in a city and you're selling a book and maybe no one is into the idea that you're writing about. Oh, but with the internet, what if it's just game over? What if that changes your life and changes the world? But you would have never known if you didn't give the internet a shot, if you didn't give social media a shot. You don't have to do social media. I mean, I think social media is worth it if it aligns with you. If this isn't for everyone, if what calls your heart is going completely off grid and distancing yourself as much as possible from screens and society, then that's the way for you. That's beautiful. We all need some amount of distance from technology, and we all need some amount of nature. But when you tune in, you learn what's right for you. And how do you find out if this is right for you? You f around and find out. You try things. You do not know until you try. You can assume all day. You can think all day. Is that good use of your time? Especially if it's the beginning. It's not going to come out like it's in your head. You got to work to get there. Sometimes it does come out just as you imagine, but sometimes it doesn't. But I think if you want to get as close to how you envision something, you got to keep it up. You got to keep it up, and you got to keep putting out, even if it's not what you imagined. Also, I think part of the reason why our work doesn't come out how we imagined, that's also because, in a way, I think mentally we could be ahead of what comes out physically, and I think that's also meant to drive you and push you to be your best. You're like, but I can imagine that different. Well, maybe you need to grow your skill set so that you can see so you can match the potential that you see in your head. To know if you're in the right lane, you got to get on the road. You have to start anywhere. And now. If you came across this, if you found this, maybe we can talk about this next, the algorithm. This came to you because this might be aligned with you. I want to say it is aligned with you if you're seeing this. Maybe the internet, I think it can work for anyone, but it's not for everyone. I would say it can be for most people. Even if you want to detach, there's levels to this, right? You're used with the internet and social media. You could make that just the bare minimum. You really could, and just use it to distribute your art. If you're seeing this, you probably see the value of the internet and is giving this a shot worth your freedom? The money game is only an energy game.
Hottie, I don't make the rules.
What if it goes amazing? What if it goes better than you imagined? The internet, it has created a way. It has created a path for you. Another path. For you to be you. For you to live your best life. Is that worth it? Or is focusing on the negative aspects of this worth it? You can be consumed by that. Or you can see the opportunity here. It is an opportunity. Very much else to it. With that being said, you know what to do. You always knew. Talk soon. Peace and love.